I am Niyati Verma, Director of Public Policy and Outreach at COO, and I welcome you all to the launch of Cyber School initiative. India is one of the fastest growing internet markets in the world, and the need to inform and educate users, especially the youth, around cyber hygiene carries tremendous significance. With this aim, we are proud to launch the Cyber School initiative that aims to encourage youth on safe and responsible use of technology, especially social media. Cyber School is a joint initiative of COO, India's multilingual social media app, together with Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, CERTIN, the National Nodal Agency for Responding to Cybersecurity Incidents, and CyberPeace Foundation, an award-winning civil society organization, think tank of cybersecurity and policy experts.
There are only 4 countries in the world who are nuclear powers as well as have their own social media platforms. And India is one of them. With COO being one of them, we are in a rare sort of space. And then as flag bearers of this, it also puts a lot of onus on all of us Indians to really be careful about cybersecurity and the practices we follow. We've had a bipolar world, I think, in the last 3 or 4 years. There is pre-pandemic and then there is post-pandemic. I think in the pandemic area, all of us were stuck to our laptops and phones and Netflix and Prime, apart from other things. And this really does open the doors for hackers and other unethical people to really attack our digital infrastructure as well. And certainly not many of us have been taught about this, ingrained about this. The pandemic was certain, and many people may not even know about the basics of cybersecurity. So as I said earlier, it is our privilege to partner with CERTIN as well as CPF and all the universities and schools which are present here for this year-long celebration of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is not something to be scared of, but cybersecurity is certainly these are a bunch of small things which we can implement together and really create a safer internet for ourselves. This program will run for about 11 months and we are hoping to reach out to at least 4,000 students across India, give them tips and tricks on how to manage their own cyber security, cyber safety, manage their own digital identities, and we are hoping that we can lay the foundation for a much more safer India.
It's an honor to be here at the launch of the Cyber School initiative, a joint initiative of CERTIN, CyberPeace Foundation and COO. Cyberspace has been a great enabler, and we saw that during COVID times when work from home and online schooling became the new norm. Even it continues till today when we are still in the hybrid mode. But this has given birth to a new set of cyber crimes, a new set of cyber criminals who are attacking the vulnerable communities, especially women, children, young adults, and senior citizens. Also, organizations of all sizes have been under attack, whether small or big. Through the Cyber School initiative, we wish to empower the vulnerable communities so that they are well aware, and if something goes wrong, they know where to go, what to do, and how to report. So that's the entire aim of the Cyber School initiative. We wish to have several activities, not just a simple workshop, but activities to engage the netizens in kind of a dialogue on a peaceful cyberspace and the discussion to keep a safe space online.
You know, with the growth of technology, or technologies, we do have challenges. Being a very simple living human being, we are always tend towards committing errors first, then rectifying the same, which is not so in nature. So therefore, we have to be very cautious about the technologies we use and the role we play. And hence, this initiative on cyber security, crime awareness, and also sensitizing the youngsters, especially the student community in this country, become a very important factor. So that's where, CyberPeace Foundation is playing a very critical role, a team headed by Professor Rao. I think it will go a long way in creating awareness amongst youngsters as well as the others for using this technology or various technology platforms.
I'm very excited to see that Earlier, we experimented with Koo and other platforms for creating awareness during the October 2021 National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. I appreciate the efforts of Koo coming forward on their own, interacting with us and joining hands with us and taking our efforts and giving their platform for disseminating our content, for enhancing awareness, creating their own content for enhancing cybersecurity awareness for the users. And later on, there is a Safe Internet Day in February 2022 also. We disseminated some security content. And we have been earlier working with CyberPeace Foundation. Vineet is a good friend of mine. And we appreciate their efforts for generating content, for creation awareness and doing extensive research on the latest cyber threats and disseminating security awareness material. Now coming to this current topic, the usage of internet is increasing. We all know it has become a part of our life. The smartphones and the way we are using the smartphones for our day-to-day operations, for e-commerce, getting our goods, etc., and disseminating content and communicating, and then particularly for the financial transactions, we are all using wallets and other banking accounts through our mobile phones. As such, the security of this mobile phone and smartphone becomes very, very important for all of us, where our credentials are processed and our transactions are being processed through the media. Apart from that, we are all now have a dependency on the social media platforms, various kinds of platforms, for generating content, telling about our organization, sending message quickly to the user, in spite of all conditions. Particularly during the pandemic, we have seen how social media has been helpful for us in communicating with each other, bringing a belongingness and thinking that we are not in isolated mode. Currently, like I am also isolated, but I am not isolated. Actually, I am connected virtually. So all these mediums helped us in getting connected. At the same time, we have to understand the kind of the negative and criminal mentality and the activities that transpire also came into the internet and the social media platforms. Now, various kinds of crimes are happening. Of course, the social media and internet and the emails are used as a channel to commit these crimes, like phishing and propagation of malware, delivering keyloggers to the users' laptops and mobile phones, and stealing information for conducting final fraud. That's all one kind of thing that happen. Second kind of thing that happens, and this is by human psychology as well as a business also, is particularly where we are not paying attention much, is the child sexual abuse material, CSAM. Internationally, the discussions are happening, particularly in the cybersecurity professionals, to detect and mitigate this content about child sexual abuse. And in India also, we are seeing that various now children are coming on online. And currently, we are seeing the case of bullying and teasing and those kind of things. But if we don't create awareness among children, and we don't sort of keep an eye on activities of children and how they are behaving after their online activities as a parents, then it will become into more and more problematic area there. And we have to sort of be aware of ourselves about the online threats to children and the youth, and also generate awareness among them.